Everyone, in this very quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can calculate free cash flow for a company very, very quickly. Now, if you've taken one of our previous valuation tutorials, which are available on the Rask Finance website, you'll know that we used a rather complicated formula to get all the way from revenue through to net profit and down to free cash flow. You can see a summary of it here. We had net income, add back depreciation and amortization, minus capital expenditure, and adjust for any changes in working capital. Now, the problem I have with this is that you can see right here that there are 1, 2, 3, and 4 adjustments or figures or line items that we need to understand in order to forecast free cash flow all the way into the future. So how can we get around that? We can make it a little bit easier on ourselves by focusing on line items only from the cash flow statement. So we can simply get cash flow from operating activities and minus capital expenditure to get a very good proxy for free cash flow. So you'll see here that this is from Alphabet Inc. And if we just jump into the cash flow statement on the 10K, you'll notice here that we have net cash provided by operating activities, which is here, and that's already made all the adjustments to net income, which is at the top. It's adjusted for non-cash items, it's adjusted for some working capital, it's adjusted for taxes, and it's adjusted for everything that we would probably make adjustments for with our previous calculation anyhow. And then what we have to do, of course, is subtract purchases of property, plant, and equipment, or capital expenditure, CapEx. As we know from prior tutorials, we're not interested necessarily in the growth of the business or any investments that we make for the future. We're only interested in the core cash generating business. So naturally we exclude anything that was potentially used for growth, which in this case includes property, plant, and equipment. And we also, if we were going to be super precise, we would knock off anything that's to do with the proceeds from the disposals of property and equipment as well. So you can see back on the spreadsheet here that we have cash flow from operating activities, which I've taken straight from Alphabet's annual report, and the capital expenditure right here, and that gives us free cash flow. One final word of caution when you're using this is just be sure to forecast your net profit, your revenue, and take care with your free cash flow build-up or your forecasting for your other financial statements, and don't just rely necessarily on these two line items. Obviously, you want to do a sanity check and check your valuation and your forecasts with other valuation methods. So finally, thanks for tuning into this quick tutorial. Remember to head to the Rask Finance website if you want to learn more about valuation in one of our free courses, and you can also find me on Twitter @OwenRask if you have any questions.